Hello and welcome. This is Tiffany from Sage Online, and today we are going to walk through adding a rubric to your assignment. So let's get started. First, we're on our dashboard here, and we're gonna go to our course. So my course overview here is set up in summary. You can change yours to card or list, whatever your preference is, and you can click on the name of the course. Or you can go to courses in progress and then choose the course from there. Either way works, get you to the same place. Okay, and we're going to be working on assignment 1 here. You can create a new assignment and work along with me if you'd like, or you can just take a peek and see how it works. So when we get to our course, we're going to turn editing on. And when that happens, we have our editing pencils available. We change our names and our edit buttons are on. So we're going to choose edit and then edit settings to change our assignment. So this one's already created, but if you're creating yours, you're going to add your name and then the description and all of your specific parameters. We're going to scroll all the way down now to grade. Whatever your point is set up to, that's fine. We're going to add a grading method now though. So standard is simple direct grading. We're going to change it down here to rubric. Now, as we're setting up, that's the only change we need to make inside the activity, because when we go to save and display, we're going to set up our rubric. So if you have a template already, you can use that, but we're going to start fresh today. So we're going to click define new grading form from scratch. Okay, so we are starting with a blank slate. And so from here, we're going to label this rubric. We're going to label this one Sage 203 assignments. Just so it's, specific to what we're looking for. If we happen to use it somewhere else, we'll know that that's definitely the one that we liked and we want to borrow it over. So we're going to start here by filling in what is the specific item that we're grading. And then as we fill it across, what is worth 0 points, what's worth 1 point, and what's worth 2 points. And we can actually change the number of points too. So if we wanted this to be, 5, 10, 7.5, we can do that. And then we can also add a level if we had more and go from there. So I'm going to fill this across and then come back with you, and then we'll move on together. Okay, so I've added the text that I'd like for here. And let's just at least give some credit for submitting the assignment. We'll just let's give a generous 7, and we'll change this to 10. Okay, and if that's the only information that we're grading on, that's fine. If not, we can go ahead and add more and fill that in as we go. I'm going to take a pause, add 2 more levels, and then we can take a look at the rest of the settings. Okay, and here we have 2 other items added with their specific criterion added. And we can go down to select our options here. So in this section, we can show the order of the levels. We can basically here show what will be seen when. So do you want the rubric to be displayed for your student before they are graded so that they know what they're being graded on? Do you want it to be shown during the evaluation? Do you want the score to be shown while you're doing that? Do you want the grader to be able to add text remarks in that section? So when we're scoring someone, add why do they fall under this, under that grading criterion. So these are all options. You can change it as you'd like. I'm going to leave all of them on so we can see what that looks like. So we are going to save the rubric and make it ready. Okay, and so now this is a rubric that is ready for me to use whenever I need to. And then these are the options. So if I need to change any of these options, I would need to edit it. And that is available for me at the top here. I can delete it, or I can publish the form as a new template, which let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now from here, let's give it a little test drive. So we're going to go into assignment 1. And if you didn't notice before, there was no submission. So what I did was I added a submission for one of our students. So I'm going to go ahead and click grade here. which brings us into our grader system. If you are grading here, essentially each section, you'll just hover over and click on the score that you're looking for. Once you click on it, it will stay here. If it's not what you want to keep, you can just click reset. And it will keep that. So we are going to select a user where we actually have a submission, and that's going to be Sage Student. And then here is our document. So we can pull that up and take a look at what's actually here. And then since I've seen it, I can go down through the students' scoring page here and provide any feedback in the feedback box here, and also provide any major feedback here as well. But let's take a look at what a full score might be. Okay, I'm going to unclick notify. I'm going to click save changes. Okay, and then we'll see over here that the current grade in the gradebook will report over as a 90 for the full score. So these points roll over, and it would be out of, I believe, 100 in the gradebook. But let's go take a look at that. For Sage Student, to view our gradebook, we can go to this course and grades. Our grader report is here, just scrolling down. Homework total 90. And then that reports out to our whole gradebook as well, right there. So that is taking a look at rubrics as it pertains to assignments. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at sageonline@sage.edu or 518-244-4580. Thank you so much, and happy teaching.